Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Oh, man, it's funny tonight, man. Hey, how you doing, Eric, David? How you guys doing, man? Zach, I hit the wrong button, man. I hit recording instead of start recording instead of start streaming. So that's a good start. That's the way to start it off on a positive foot there, man. So how y'all doing tonight, man? Hey, David, how you doing? Yeah, it was like crazy, man. Today didn't do a whole lot today. Mode tried to go sailing. There was no wind, so Tuka and I just played around in the dog park for a little while. Yeah, David. Yeah, it it looked like it was going to rain this morning, but it never did rain or anything like that and stuff. So so I just didn't really, other than mowing. Mowing's my big accomplishment for the day. I did try to go sailing though, so it was good. Hey Mike, how you doing, David? Yeah, it would have been wind would have been nice, but at the park there was just a light breeze and there was nothing by the dock. The dock was like a calm, and then like maybe if I could have got 30 feet past 30 feet of calmness. You mowed the center tonight, yeah, or the carrier. You got the carrier mode. All right, David. Uh, Yeah, I don't know what kind of shape the field's going to be in because last I flew yesterday it rained. It rained just about all day. It was a rainy day, so I messed around with some videos and stuff. Yeah, the Cali people, they just can't keep their fires on their side of the fence, can they? Yeah, I was thinking of that. I think Brian, I can't remember his last name, but he's in England. He bought one of those sailboats, the 95s that Motion sells. He got one of those, and he was sailing in this pond, and he was putting numbers on his sails. And he put a little video up, and I said, "Man, I wish I could go sailing, but it just hasn't been windy this summer. But it's always like that. There's no wind in the summer." Hey, Eric, Wild Bill, how you doing, everybody? In the summer, there's no wind, and then fall, winter, it's windy all the time. But that's okay. I'm ready to fly in some wind. You hear that now. You heard that. You heard that now. You just wait. And I'll be like, "Oh, wind." Scott, how you doing, man? Yeah, still nothing on the DIY front, but yeah, I hope you're all doing great, man. Got I got the shakes, man. No, I don't have the shakes from not buying a new plane. No, we're good. Richard, how are you doing, buddy? Jeff Adams, how are you? Spike the likes. Hey, Richard. Again, it's awful late there, buddy. It's after midnight. After midnight. I think that's a song, isn't it? It starts out something like After Midnight. Ups, Dennis, how you doing, man? Wild Bill, JT, how's it going? All right, so the 5 landing challenge, we got a lot of people that have entered that, sent in videos for it. I think it's great, and I can show you how we're going to kind of do it. Let's see. You know, we're going to start live voting next week, but I just want to kind of show you what I've got so far. I'm going to put the link to the Teespring voting in the I'll put it in the comments, and you can go out and vote on it if you want. And go out and vote. This is just a practice vote. It isn't going to count. In fact, let me go out here. Let me go out here, and this is what the screen looks like. And then, like, as I get more people, we'll add more choices down here so that you can click. If you want to click Cliff, Ian, and if they've got more than one video. Oh, to let you click. I gotta check that. Yeah, I gotta fix that. So I see I got to fix the allow you just to pick one. It's been so long since I've set up a Survey Monkey. Yeah, so you want to pick one, or if you want to pick two, or you want to pick three. Let's see. Let's see. Let's really see what it'll do here. See what it'll do. Test here. Test fire. All right. And then it takes you to one of their surveys. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's interesting. But I'll fix that. I'll fix that for sure. I'll get that fixed. But, you know, that's why it's a test, you know. Again, you know, if you want to test her out, I'd put it in this, just the link in the script, but you know, just so we can test her out. Anybody get any flying in, man? I saw Love RC. He got a Draco, man. He was flying the Draco, and then he mentioned he maidened it, and you know, Draco's a funny plane. You know, I mean, there's lots of lift, and if you're, you know, your flaps and it'll go, and if you don't turn with the rudder, it even with the little rudder mix they've got pre-programmed in there, or if you're doing a PMP without it. You know, like I turn with the rudder. I don't use the ailerons to turn. In fact, I turn with the rudder and use a little opposite aileron to keep it nice and, you know, nice and the aspect nice and going through the churns. Yeah, Mike turned in a nice video. So there you go, guys. There's how we're going to do it, and we'll see how it goes. Roland, how you doing, Greg, buddy? And, you know, I think it's going to, you know, I don't know. Like I said, man, it's just, I'm going to make it so you can just vote for one, though. I'm sure it's just an option I missed when I created the question. I did that, I don't know. I think I did it Tuesday or something like that. But, you know, just go out. You know, get somebody to hold your phone up, film with your phone if you don't have, you know, you don't have a camera you can put on a hat or something like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be a professional video or anything. If that was the case, man, I'd never build a post a video. That's not true. I've got the camera that everybody's got. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? So you gonna do the 5 landing challenge, man? You should be up for that. David, I like David, man, in the chair with the music going, man, just kick back to relax and nailing them. Yeah, Tuesday I flew, and it was great, man. It was, the grass was cut still. I got hot out there. I ain't gonna lie, I got hot. Hey, BD, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's like the last flight was the Marlin, man. I was just way too hot to even be flying. I kind of dinged up. I think I jammed the front servo again, the steering servo, which isn't, you know, it was just a cheap one I had in a bag, so I had to reach in the bag and pull out another cheap one and throw it in there. But I have my takeoff flaps. I gotta lessen them because, man, that thing will pop up in like 3 feet. It's one of my best stall planes, man. That's on takeoff flaps, not on landing flaps. Got some nice flights in with the Arrows F-15 though. But like I said, I was hot, man. Like the second flight, you haven't seen it yet. You know, it was a little. I was like. But the links to everybody's 5 landings videos, it's in the description of the live stream here, so you can go check them out. And then, if you want to test vote, I'll just keep popping this in there. You can go out and test vote. Right now, it takes you can vote for vote for more than one, but I'm going to fix it to where you can just vote on one. I'm pretty sure I can do that in Survey Monkey. But I just want to test it, and see how it's working and stuff. You know, I mean, I can go back. In fact, I'm going to go back out. I'm not going to go on camera and do it. I'm just going to. There we go. Oh. Ah, it only lets you take it once though, so I found that out. Ah, so that's good. It so by default, I agree, Dennis. Man, it's not. I understand, John. Man. Oh, you're a contractor. Okay. You're one of the dirty, nasty contractors. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I got the shot. That's all I'll say, man. But that's all right. It's up to everybody to get it or not. I'm not going to go tell somebody they're dumb to get it or not. I agree. I agree, Dennis. Man, the Marlin is an underappreciated plane. I don't think it's a very good beginner plane because, man, you can whack that thing in if you stall it in a snap, man. That thing flies. Uh oh. Well, John, I hope it's good. Good changes, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, let's remember to keep Bruce, in our thoughts and prayers, man. I know, Randy, them guys are close, man. That's all. I mean, they're close. Let's see what do we got going on. Tim Nelson, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, I feel bad. I haven't watched your videos in a while. I'm sorry. I'll quit sloughing off. Up until like this week, it's been so dang hot. It's just like I haven't felt like going out and doing much of anything. Yes, David. He commented in a video this morning and stuff, and they were reading RC groups and something off the pilot lounge to him and to Bruce, and he kind of responded and stuff. So, uh oh man, sorry, John, man. Good grief, man. Hope you get hired soon, man. That's terrible. It's never good. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's summer. Everybody's busy doing stuff. I understand that. You got college football coming up. All right, that's nice, John. Yeah, because you got a few a turbine or two, I think, that you've owned and flown and stuff. I couldn't imagine the nerves flying a turbine, man. I'd be like, it was funny, man. The Viper, or I mean, when I was flying, not the Viper, but the Arrows F-15. The only thing I was worried about was getting up off the runway. I think it was on that first flight. As soon as it took off, man, I took a sharp left turn, and like, I was thinking like, oh my goodness, I hope I have enough lift for this turn because I didn't let it go build up speed that much before I cranked in the turn. I was like, oh no. I could just see it doing a bloop. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, but Tim, man, you're flying out there in that little itty bitty field that's pretty rough, man. I need to paint them cameras orange, man. Yeah, I never like when I crash in weeds and stuff or out in the hayfield, man. I never, like as soon as the plane goes down or something falls off, I point my foot in that direction and don't move my foot until I'm through flying. And then, like as soon as I get the plane on the ground, I'll go ahead and I'll put the transmitter on the ground, pointing in the direction that it went down until I go get the plane and get the battery out, and then take off. Been pretty good finding stuff like that. And then the Radiant flight. Holy cow, man. Hey, Richard, how you doing, sir? Yeah, when I was going to catch it, that was the whole plan. The whole time was to catch it. But man, when it was coming in, it just picked up that ground effect, man, and just kept it just oh, it was going too fast. And then I thought, man, I thought if I pulled up, I thought I might one hit the hatch of the hauler, or hit the umbrella, So I just figured, well, I'm going to catch it. But the new Night Radiant it's different foam than what's in the original. Because I've got an original Radiant. It's pretty much brand new, except for it won't run. The motor won't run. The motor or the ESC. And I've swapped motors, but I think I put a bad motor in for a bad motor, or a bad ESC for a bad ESC. So I got that sitting there. I've got that going for me. But I haven't screwed the wings in yet on the new Night Radiant. I just push them in. Yeah. So I was tempted to go out and fly today, but I just didn't do it. I thought tomorrow would be a better day to go fly. Because they should be out. They should have mowed today or tomorrow. They'll be out mowing, but I'm gonna take high wings. Yeah, yeah. I need liked or licked. I get licks from Tuco and get likes, but yeah. Phase one of the trailer is almost the only thing. I ordered the spare tire yesterday, and I've got a little bottle jack, so I got to have something I can jack it up and change the tire on it. But we can't find the crank for the jack, so I got to come up with a jack for it. Other than that, it'll be 100% phase one. Cliff, how you doing, sir? Late to the party? It's after midnight, buddy. You're early to the party. How you doing? Yeah, yeah. Make sure Cliff Harvey, guys. He builds auto gyros, balsa planes. He flies gliders. Uh, one of the coolest thing Cliff does is he's got a pole in his garden, and he ties a string to his planes, and he flies them around his garden. It is cool as heck, man. Make sure you check him out. Everybody's got some good stuff though going on. Brian. Ah, yeah, I gotta get building back on the fuse too. I don't have an excuse anymore. The trailer, and all I got left to do is cut up the the leftover insulation, and get it ready for the recycling truck on Monday. I was almost thinking of building like a something to go around a little cooler, but I'm not gonna bother. Like make it super insulated cooler, but it's just what it is. Heck, if a certain something I pre-ordered months ago hits, then I'll probably be camp sleeping in the trailer. Uh, Thank you, John. Hit the likes. Yep, please. Oh man. Yep. Got my latest shirt. I'm not going to show you what's on the back of it, but it's the new one. Yeah, it's not gonna. I don't think there's like 90s in the forecast, is there, Linda? Or yeah. So, but it's just like if it's 88, 86, and there's no wind and 100% humidity, it's still kind of testy out there. Yeah, I was glad to have a breeze, man, when I was flying. Ah, Zihad. Oh yeah. I don't think so, Cliff. I don't think I'll need a heater in the trailer. It can get cold, but you know, like, but I'm not going to be out camping in the cold. Yeah, it's been super. It's been wet. I mean, I think we mowed today, and it had only been 6 days, but it was almost as bad as it was the time before. Ah. Yeah, Cliff did some pretty nifty repairs on his auto glider. The auto gliders, from whatever I've seen them, they don't really like when it's windy to fly in the wind. Yeah, I don't think we've hit 100 yet this year, but we could. It's still early, but yeah, the cotton's getting all bloomy. I think they've pulled some peanuts out already. You know, like the green peanuts that they sell them for as green peanuts. Yeah, I think I was at the field over when we flew at Toth, and someone brought out an auto gyro, and it never flew at all. And pavement wasn't too kind on it when he whacked it in a few times. But like this is we're in this next 30 days or so, 30 40 days are the hurricane days. Wow, that's good, Jerry. It's good flying, man. That's great. Brian, we haven't heard from either any Daves. None of the Daves. How's your Dave doing, Eric? Garrett, how's Dave Garrett doing, man? Is he doing well? Coming back? Yeah, I was trying to think. I haven't seen any new planes being leaked, by FNRC. I was out there checking him. The drift. Okay. Boy, that Timber Evolution, man, that thing, I can't look at that much. Then the 150T, man, Bobby K's flight. Pilot Ryan put out Bobby K's flight this afternoon, man. Of course, Bobby K's going to fly the paint off the thing, but now he did some nice smooth maneuvers, man. Kept the constant speed up while he was doing things and stuff. It looked real nice, man. Oh man, broke his phone again. Man, he needs like a play school phone or something like that. I mean, something indestructible. That's good, Eric. Let's keep his spirits up. Yeah, we've been trying to get in contact with David yourself. Heck, I even like on one of the videos recently that of his that Betty commented on. I did a reply or comment to her, but I'm sure she doesn't check YouTube every day for comments like we all do. Yeah, hopefully he'll be fine. Hopefully he's coming up here. Yeah, I just don't know. Null in the fall there. I don't know. I was trying to think because it's not that far away for me. It's like when I lose the time going to Eastern, it's like seven and a half. It's just shy of 8 hours away. But I just don't know. I'm not gonna go stay 10 days, and there's no way. So I got to pick. Maybe if I go, it'll be like 3 days. Ah, yeah. because his brother moved, didn't he, Eric? Or is he still in town somewhere? I don't know if Dave lives in a town, the country, or what. You know, I know he's up there in Maine somewhere. Huh. Hey, John, how you doing, man? Jeff Adams. Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's just there's some people that call. Yeah, and I'm not Eric. I know in due time it'll happen. I'm not worried about getting them, buddy. I still got a few receivers to go, but I don't. I only have one plane that I ordered a long time ago. A little jet, cheap jet. But man, yeah. So I loaded up the wagon. Ah, that's good. I guess that's good that he helped his brother out at work, unless it's something he does doing something that's not fun to do. I want to keep the show clean, but there's all kinds of good things you could come up with there for that and everything. But yeah, it's pretty nice tonight. A little breeze out there. Yep, no worries, Eric. Yep. So, no sailing. But I am charging my radio. My radio was down to, I don't know, it was like 7. But, my DX9, the battery in it's kind of old. I don't know if they lose their efficiency or not. All I know is one time when I was flying, man, at the beach, man, it was like it was a six something, man. I kept thinking like, oh my God, it's gonna, start blinking on me. Then one of my buddies there, Bruce, he said, Jeff, man, I wouldn't fly that with the battery so low. So my other buddy gave me like a old um, DX6i, or what is it, whatever the 6i was. Gave me one of those, and I bound it to a plane to fly. Never tried a jumper receiver. I've got the Radio Master. I've got like about 4 or 5 of those that I'm using. I like them. They're fine. They seem fine so far. But so it's just it's just a matter of I think I know we've had some orange receivers that were bad. And I'm talking maybe 8, 9 years ago. But I think the people that have signal problems are probably people that didn't do a range check and their antennas are being blocked by or hit by something on certain aspects of the plane. Because I've seen that. Oh yeah, Radio Master, I like them. I mean, they work fine. I haven't had any problems with them. I've got the 8R and then the 16, and I've got one of those each in a plane. And I think I've got them in 3 planes that I fly on my Radio Master. The only time I tell if I got a Radio Master is if I take it out and I can't fly it on my Spectrum. I'm like, duh, that's the Radio Master plane. I don't know. Like the Radian, the wings just slide in like the old Radian did. There's a little less meat on the fuse, but they got the screws there. And I slide them in, and I don't put the screws in now. I haven't put the screws in yet. Even on the Maiden, when it did that little stall and hit, one wing popped out a little bit, but Kyler, how you doing, buddy? Wearing them cameras out on your planes, man. I saw the one with the Runcam 2 4K on the bottom. I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I got it marked. We'll get it watched. You're gonna do the 5 landing challenge, man. You'd knock it out of the park, man. Yeah, I'm really happy with everybody that's the videos that have been sent in. I always watch them. No, I don't want to put my feet in the water. Cliff, I wouldn't want to put my feet in the water when I sail. I don't think there's gators in that pond, but there could be gators in that pond. That you don't just because you don't see them on the surface, that doesn't mean that they're not there. Man, just the everything's in the description of the live stream here, Kyler. It's real hard to sign up. Real hard. No, it's not, man. You guys got to do is just send me you just look at the videos. Look in the link there. Just gotta say, doing the Jeff and Laura, Alabama 5 landing challenge. Landing 1, landing 2, landing 3, landing 4, landing 5. And woohoo! Give it a woohoo woohoo when you're through. No, I'm just kidding. You can send me an email with the link, or that's the surest way. But some people haven't been doing it, and I find them, because I've got notifications on. I don't, because notifications is kind of funky, and I've got like almost 400 people that I sub to everybody. I've been subbing to everybody that subs to me, whether they stay or go. Ah, wow, that's nice. That's nice, Eric. I don't know, Cliff. I'm not sure, man. Let one of you guys come up with the next challenge. I've been thinking about stuff, but I want something that's fun. We're not going to do the skill. I don't even know what they're called. I can't even remember. Pattern flying or anything like that. Hey, Pickled. I'll tell you one I was kicking around. Kenny, how you doing, buddy? I was kicking around like a 30-minute short video of excuses. The Spectrum Radio, the blue box. All right, man. You have a good night, man. You have a good night, Kyler, man, up there. Yep. Yeah, KBRC, check him out too, man. Any young man can fly. He flies in his front yard, flies at a field. He's pretty good on the sticks, and his mom, he gets support from his family and everything. He's got his sister out there filming, and his mother and stuff helping him out. He does really well. Hey, Pickle. You and Kenny just get back from the field? Yeah, thanks, Pickle. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. I fly at an airfield every day when I fly out there. I know it's so rough, man. I'm surprised real planes don't land in there and bust up their landing gear. As bad as that field is. Yeah, the trailer. I was going to get a 6x8, and then the first, like phase 1 was windows, and that thing has 4 windows. I was only going to put in 2, but you get a pretty nice breeze in there with the windows, because we had the windows open when we were putting the installation in the ceiling. That went better than I had expected it to. But we just did from the half. Good night, Kyler, man. Do well at school. It'll change your RC life, But we just put, it's 10x6, so you can't use a full sheet. And the trailer, the roof supports were marked in the center, kind of like a little like this. There's a little notch, a little bend in the center. So we just went, from the right side to the center, from the left side to the center, and did that up there, up the trailer. and you know, it worked great, man. Hurricane? Oh no, man, no more hurricanes. I haven't even looked at the weather. I don't know what's coming. All right, Eric, man, enjoy your dinner, man. Then you can watch Kenny's show to aid your digestion. But here's how we're going to kind of vote. We're going to start voting next week. But if you want to go out and vote, we'll let you vote once, and then we'll kind of do a like starting next week, and we'll do like tallies and stuff for the world champion, so you can get the world champion under your belt and stuff. And I don't even know who I would vote for. It's going to be tough. Like right now on my questions, I got you can vote for more than one, but I'm going to fix that because I know that's a fix. That's a fix. Oh yeah, yeah, Cliff. Yeah, that's right, man. I'm not even counting the snakes, you know. Uh, yeah, Kenny. Yeah, I think I'm the only one that's used the trailers, man. I don't think. Hey, Gordon, how you doing, man? Let's get you a moderator. Yeah, I don't think the person that built it. I don't even think they used it. Or if they did, they used it once. So I mean, you know, because they had the back door. They didn't have the normal handle to close the back door. You had to go inside to open the back door, and you had to hold down. There was two little spring locks at the top and the bottom of each door, and you had to latch the top ones and hold up the bottom ones. So I was like, no, I ain't gonna do that, you know. Hey, John, we'll see you, man. Good luck, John. Man, hope things work out for you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, you know, we're gonna vote and stuff, and then you know, I might have something special coming up for him. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what all is going to be involved, but I'm going to get something involved. Good night, Cliff. Check out Cliff Harvey. Support the guys in the UK, man. I just love watching him, you know, tow the gliders up and fly and stuff. And he does bungee launches and the flying around the pole and stuff. And you know, Cliff does a little bit of everything, and he's an excellent builder, man. You leaving too, Wild Bill? No, you're not leaving. Yeah, it's like, gosh, man, I got a little bit of sleep last night, so should be able to last a little while for Kenny. And I haven't been sitting all day, so I got that going for me. Quinn, how you doing, buddy? And again, if you want to see what the voting's going to be like, and if you submit more than one video, I'm just going to keep adding your name. I'll just keep adding your name to the list. Wow, that's good, Quinn. Yeah, because where we work, you know, like if we you know even drove there for a while, we weren't even supposed to go anywhere. You know, like if we drove down to the beach, we'd have to quarantine for 2 weeks, 7 days. Yeah, just like when we got back from the pilot run and fly in. Or yeah, I mean we had to hang out at home for a while. I don't know. It's funny here. You know, they say everything's so bad, but it's like very few people are wearing masks. At least at our local gas station up the street, nobody does. When I was at Lowe's the other day, there was quite a few people wearing them. But let's see, plane wise, what have I damaged this week? Oh, man, I've got the P51D 1.2 meter not the latest version, but the one right before the current one that's out. It's got that battery tray in it. That battery tray is going out, man. I was out there. It was almost 90 degrees, sitting there fiddling around with that thing for like 30 minutes almost, trying to get the darn battery tray to go in there. I tried flying it without having the just pushing it in there, and the battery kept going too far forward, and you can't really fly that plane. You can't fly that plane nose heavy, or else it'll poof right into the grass. So I'm going to take that. I meant to do that today, but I didn't get it done out there between mowing and. I was watching some videos. I was watching Ryan's video and the Panici brothers video. See the little black nose right there, don't you? Yeah. See that little nose? Want to come up? Come up? There you go. There you go, buddy. Yeah, there's my buddy. Yeah. You need a haircut. You need a bath. Because you got wet today. At the dog park, they had a swimming pool there, and he'd get in, and he like sticks his nose under the water to get a drink, but he doesn't. He wouldn't lay down in the pool. Sometimes he will, but he hasn't done it much lately. But yeah, we had to go. I had to take him to the park, and sailing. Since he likes sailing so much. Don't you? Yeah, he hates sailing. You just tell, man. Every time the boat comes close to the dock, he's like, "Are we going to pick it up and go? Are we going to pick it up and go?" What are you looking at? You brought grass in. You're getting grass all over me. What are you out chasing bunnies? Yeah. I don't know what he would do if we had a kiddie pool in the back, other than make a mess. Like he'll go out and play in this. He plays in the sprinklers a lot. He likes doing that, man. Got the little, other than the yard sprinklers, but he'll go out there and run around, running. Try to drink out of it. He likes to drink out of we got like a Y on our faucet out back outside, and he likes getting a drink out of because it's cold. Yeah, he when he was a pup, younger, he would lay down in the pool, but now he doesn't do that so much. In fact, I haven't seen him lie down in the pool at the dog park in a long time. Yeah, coming up here in a couple of weeks. I think it's next weekend maybe. One of the water parks is going to have a dog splash. I hadn't even told Linda about it. I just saw it at the dog park. But I don't know, I mean, I'm like, They used to have it on base, and it was nice when they had it on Fort Rucker. You could go there and stuff. Yeah, he'll sleep on the floor. He doesn't sleep in bed with us or anything like that. He sleeps in a kennel. He likes his kennel. Most of the nights the door's not even shut. He just go to bed, Tuco. He's like, he looked at me. He's looking like, it's not time yet. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how he camps. It's like all of our other dogs that we've camped with and stuff. They all do fine. They did fine, so I'm sure he'll be fine too. He's pretty happy-go-lucky. Except for when he hears something and he goes into that loud bark. That's going to be the worst thing about it. He hits that loud bark going, man. You're not going to be able to hear. Yeah, I was trying to think if there was something. Oh, well, the Panici brothers did the Freedom Fox, Trent Palmer's plane. They built it. They got a hold of one of the first batch of those, and man, that plane didn't look. I mean, the way the plastic that held the wings on looked pretty fragile, and the landing gear were wire, and then they had some springs and stuff. So I could see where they probably, would it would be real easy to bungle the landing gear when you were flying and stuff. But some people in the comments were saying that Flight Test is coming out with a version 2 of the Freedom Fox. And I just hope they do it upright, you know, because that is a nice looking plane. But it just looked kind of, I don't know, it just didn't look, you know, it didn't look as, you know, the quality wasn't as nice as an Aeros plane or an FMS plane or a Frightline, you know, that's when you look at the prices, it's Frightline, but Flightline planes or the, you know, it just didn't look, I don't know, it just didn't look pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. And maybe John, I don't know. I don't know. There's people that, you know, that don't think they think the Knight Timber X doesn't fly very well, which I disagree with. But yeah, there's dogs at it's funny at the dog park, you know. I mean, the pool is kind of like the timeout, you know, when they're chasing each other, they go stand in the pool and everybody gets along, and it's pretty cool. But, you know, so I don't know. I mean, I saw the best Trent Palmer plane I saw was somebody did their Durafly Tundra, painted it up to look like it. Man, that plane looks like it to a T. All right. Good night, Brian. Be good, man. But, nah, it's just like, I was going to go out in the garage. It's not, you know, I thought it looked like it was going to rain, but yeah, I was going to go out in the garage and set up, and I was like, nah, I don't think so, because I don't really have anything out there I was going to show that I can remember. But, you know, the flying was pretty decent. I just been off a little bit, and I was kind of thinking about it today, and the only thing I can think of that I usually fly a real flight a couple times a week. I haven't been doing that. I haven't done that since the last time we flew on Dave Marshall's show. But it's just like I'm off. I'm just off. But except for the flights, man, I flew the Air Tractor, and it's like, good grief, man. Hey, Jude, how you doing? It's like, I don't think I had a bad landing with the Air Tractor, man. It was like greaser. The P-51D, I greased it in. You know, the arrows, the F-15, that was the worst landing, the first landing there. And it came in, I mean, it hit soft, you know, so, I mean, it hit soft, and I saw, I didn't even notice that the wing had touched until I was watching last night, because somebody, Angel, commented, said, nice wing touch. And I'm going like, wing? I never touched no wing. You know, I was like, I never touched no wing. And I looked at it again, and I was like, oh, I touched a wing. Hey, Gordon, how you doing? Oh, I love it, man. I love the Arrows F-15, man. I like it a lot. I just like the way it's built very well. Excellent landing gear. I like how it flies. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not the... Oh, excuse me. Whew. It's not the fastest EDF that I have by any stretch of the imagination, but it just flies. It just flies well. Feels steady. I don't have any gyros in it or anything. I just like how it flies. I like how it looks. I like how it feels. I like it. You know, I mean, you know, if I start, you know, wisha, but you know, I mean, it's just a fun plane to fly. Spike Hunter likes that light's kind of bright. I'm flying with 4000, 6L 4000. That's what I fly. And I've got it back. The battery, you know, towards the front of the plane, the front of the battery. That's what we'll call it. It just hits the front strap. What brand? Why? RC Jetworks is what I'm flying in it. 4,000. I think these are 40Cs. I think they're 40Cs is what I got. And then Admiral 40C. You know, so I mean, I'm like I said, I'm happy with it. EF or prop? I don't know. Give me like a nice. If I could only fly one, it would probably be a prop plane, something like the Bigfoot or the Draco. I'd even take it as an only plane, Draco or the Timber X. I like flying that. I wouldn't mind getting the Timber Evolution. It's just I'm not buying planes right now. But you know, and I'll look in Facebook Marketplace for used planes. But all the planes I see, you know, and I've got a 250-mile range from here in Wicksburg. Yeah, I like Stall aircraft. Yep, I like Stall. I like flying Stall. The Timber X is a great Stall plane, and that little. Oh yeah. Just enough. I've got the Tower Hobbies B model P-51B. I love flying that plane, man. That flies so great. I was so disappointed when Horizon took over Tower, and the first thing they did is like got rid of all the line. They had like 4 different planes, and that Reno Racer that Hobby King has, I'm almost positive that's the exact same mold. It goes together exactly the same as those Tower planes do, and I think it's one of the exact same, from the same mold and everything. So that'd be a good one to get. But man, I just love it. I've got the Corsair. Yeah, I've got the Corsair that was in that line. I wanted to get the Bearcat, but they were sold out. And I was going to get Miss America that they had, another P-51. But it's just like one day they were there, and then when I went back to order them, they were gone. It was like within 5 days. They didn't sell them out. They just took them off because they had the Slayers do a lot of videos on them, so they really sold the stocks down. So maybe the Slayers, you know, cleaned them out for them, you know, with their people, you know, because they've got a lot of people. Yeah, and the foam, it's got nice foam too. It's a well built plane. I don't fly with the wheels on mine. Yeah, John, they're great planes, man. I don't know why I poo-pooed them for so many years. You know, because Tower was, you know, trying to give them away at times and stuff. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I've never met them and stuff, and you know, and I just got here. Gary says they're nice folks, so I mean, you know, that's good enough for me. Yeah, the Hellcat. I saw last time we went to Perry, there was one there, but it was beat up, and the guy was wanting, I don't know, $175 for $180 for it, and he wasn't gonna budge. He goes, "You can't get these anymore. That's why, you know, that's the price." I was like, "Bye." There's a lot of planes you can't get anymore. But that's why I was saying here, marketplace, man, people are selling, you know, they like, you know, they just, you know, there's just they just want like yeah, somebody had an Aero Scout for $200. I'm like, huh, what? You know, or you know, just any kind of old plane. So they had a Park Zone T-28 for $200. You know, I mean, I was like, good grief, man. I've got the old Park Zone T-28, and I've just about worn it out. You know, so when I can't fly it anymore, I'll get the yellow one. But like the best mod I made to the T28 is I put a wider front wheel on it, a little bigger and a little wider, and so it works a lot better in grass with that done to it. Yeah, I got something wrong with my little Corsair. I need to operate on it. It's like the ESC just quit working and stuff. I tried rebinding to it and everything like that. I just haven't tried a new receiver in it yet. But I think I took the receiver out. The receiver's fine because I used it in one of the other planes. Yeah, my T28, I only really crashed it once, and that's when my hat fell off the wind blew the hat off my head, and I caught it, but at the same time I caught it, it went crashed in. I couldn't believe it. I was like, on that video, I was like, I just can't believe it. I crashed the easiest plane there is to fly. I said something like that. Nah, John, that's in fact, I've got an ESC sitting on top of one of my bins for it and everything like that. I just haven't taken the time to do it. Before I put the insulation in the ceiling, it took probably maybe 8 days of the think method to figure out how I was going to want to do it. And then I had to decide on what insulation to use and everything like that. So I mean, it's a lot of thought preparation went into getting it done. Because you come up with a plan, how you want to install something until you actually start putting it up. When reality smacks your plan in the face, But this plan actually worked better than what I figured it was going to work. Yeah. So, because the sidewalls were insulated from the factory, but the ceiling, I've got like about an inch air gap and then an inch foam board. So, according to the foam board with the inch air gap, it should be about an R6 on the roof, which isn't great, but for a trailer, that's not bad. It should keep it down below 110 instead of 120. Because you open it, it's got a thermometer. You got a thermometer and a humidistat on the wall in there, and yeah, man, when it's closed up, man, and it was 90 out, it'd get to 120 in there. But yeah, I just that P-51, man, is just like everything about it, man. Those tower foam retossers, 3-cell tossers, man, was perfect. Yeah, I'm sure, John. Yeah, yep. And the insulation will help in the ceiling because that's where you get a lot of your heat. I don't like that it's the dark gray. I wanted a silver or a white one, but that was a good buy. It was a good buy. But heck, for the money, you pay money for a utility trailer. You could have bought an old, small camping trailer before COVID for the same money. Nah, I don't think their Hellcat is just one color. It was just blue. I think the guy that had the one at Perry, he'd painted it, and he used a Minwax on it, but he'd crack. That's what's bad about Minwax. If you ding it up, then because the foam doesn't really pop back into shape all that well. It just looked terrible. I was like, I don't think so. And then somebody had the old Air Force Park Zone T28, the gray one. I wanted to buy it, but he was too proud of it for me. And I didn't feel like dickering with him. You know, sometimes those guys at Perry, you know, it's the art of the price. You know, you want a dicker and stuff. I'm just like, yeah. It's not that I needed it anyway. Felix the cat. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, John. Now that you mention it. Yep, fix Felix the cat. Yep, exactly. I remember that now. Yes, I don't know. So I bet you there's a I think it's called Miss USA Mustang that they'll probably be coming out with, um, Hobby King in that same line. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought maybe Horizon was going to release something. They're probably saving it for their fly-in. Yeah, yeah, Jeff. That's what we were talking about, man. All those tower planes are great. All right, guys. If you hadn't test voted yet, you want to go ahead and test vote. Here's the link to the Test Monkey, and I got to fix the survey because it'll let you vote for more than one. But I'm sure it's just a setting in there. I want to check it, click it, so you can only pick one answer. Then next week we'll start voting, and then we'll just keep voting, and then we'll probably end the landing challenge on the 30th is what I'm thinking we'll do. Unless we get a bunch more in or something, then we might extend it. Favorite YouTuber that I like watching? I like Danger Marine. It's a guy that does marine stuff in Australia. I like watching his channel. Let's see. I like. What else do I like watching? That's not related to RC stuff. That the Chit Show, the CHIT show. I like watching that. That you know. And let's see what other YouTube stuff do I like to watch. I used to watch A Little Dude Perfect. I haven't watched them in probably a year. Oh, RC related. Oh boy. Good grief. There's so many I couldn't even say, you know. I like watching the flex stuff. I like watching when when those guys go out and fly. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many great. Chuck T. Seeker. I used to watch a lot of him back in the day. I still watch his videos. I'm still a subscriber to him and stuff. He's been doing little motorcycle trips, and I like it when they go out and fish and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think he was even doing RC planes before Pilot Ryan was, or about the same time and stuff. Yeah, fishes and rides bikes and stuff. And I haven't seen him flying, but I'm sure he still flies because every once in a while he'll go to an event. But stuff. But I mean, if you're going full bore doing this, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the big channels get. What's the work versus reward ratio for them is probably pretty good. I imagine it's pretty good. Because if someone has 200,000 subs and they have a product link where they get a few percentage points off of every purchase and stuff, it would be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can do a good review on a plane. I give you the honest opinion on a plane and stuff, but I like. I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that fly a lot. The Petici brothers, I like watching their videos. Yeah, John, I bet. I like Ryan's videos, man. I just don't. I don't like. I don't like watching videos where they zoom in on the plane so much that because you can't really see the aspect of how it's flying unless you get a glimpse of the ground every once in a while. But that's just it. Yeah, I used to buy from Nitro Planes, man, because they were the only ones that were selling like Dynam planes back in the day, and it cost you like $60 to ship a plane. Yeah, I mean, if people are sending you products, I mean, you've got to show them in the best possible light. I mean, that's a fact of life. I don't think anybody lies about anything. If there's something that needs to be done, they tell you and stuff. Yeah, yeah. And then there was Nitro Planes, and then what was the one that sold the gear, like the motors, and it was called Nitro something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I used to buy stuff from them all the time, man. I don't know. I mean, I'd just soon watch, Joe Snidley fly a plane, Let's try to. Oh, man, it's the parts. It had a clever name. Instead of Nitro Planes, it was Nitro something. I can't remember. Shoot, man, I ordered some. My first foam board EDF I built was with some EDF unit I got from them, picked up from them. That little jet, a fugly jet I made. Yeah, it was still Nitro Planes. Yeah, yeah, Jude. But they had some other clever name for it. And the website, I mean, the website looked the same except for like where the name was. They probably just had a variable there where they could swap in the other variable. Yeah, those guys did a nice job and stuff. But I mean, that's like every RC flyer's dream. Yeah, yeah. I got QK on the phone wanting some pointers on this plane. Calling me up and stuff. uh, let's see. I enjoy. I don't know. I try not to be critical when I watch RC flights and stuff. I mean, I try to look on the positive side of stuff. But like when you're first learning, it's like I know I got duped a few times. Like planes that were just horrible to fly. I mean, absolutely horrible. The only thing to say made that plane look good was the 15 years of experience on the sticks flying it. They didn't tell you that it was woefully bad. But Two Brothers RC, I used to like how they did reviews on planes back in the day. I liked watching those guys. So I thought they were pretty entertaining. They were kind of cut dry, but I think they gave a pretty honest review on planes. Mickey, how you doing, buddy? How's school? Got your homework, bud? Or they make you sit in the corner with a dunce cap on or something today, man? So how long's your course, Mickey? That's just a practice voting link that I put, but that's how we're going to do. Good morning, Mickey. Ah. So are you in physical school or online school classes? Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the corner in grade school. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, this is like cracking jokes, but I was dyslexic and they didn't notice it. So I mean, I think that brought on a lot of the misbehavior. Ah, okay. All right. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close her up here because we got to get ready for Kenny's stream. I gotta do some yoga, get loosened up, limbered up, so I can ride the chair. I'm curious to find out about the slab. Shoot, man, I spent so much time in the corner. I think that's what made me nearsighted, was sitting in the corner reading in the dark. Yeah, well, like one time I got in trouble and I couldn't go out. I had to stay in class while everybody else went on recess. We were gonna have a test right after recess. Somehow all the leads and everybody's pencils got broke when they got back to take the test, and the whole class had to go stand up and sharpen their pencils up. But yeah, yeah. Mine wasn't broke. I don't know how that happened, but I got in big trouble for that. All right, everybody, man. I appreciate you coming by. Remember, we'll start voting next week. If you do the five landings challenge, just send me an email, and we'll see how it goes. The links are in the description of this, and if you're in the Pilots Lounge, every time you see something posted, I put everything in there. I update that as long as I can. It only lets you update a little bit. Thanks, Jude. Thank you, guys. Tuco, I think he just went outside. But hey, this is Jeff in Lower Alabama. Yeah, keep Bruce in your prayers, guys. We'll see you all later. Bye. Bye.